Hello, this is Rob here from robcubban.com. We're extending the edges of this photo in Photoshop, and at the moment we've done the top and the bottom. Let's get on and do the left and the right of the photo. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually merge these layers together, and because I'm going to merge them together, I'll show you why later, I'm going to copy them just in case we need them again, and I'm going to turn off the original ones. Now to merge them together, now they're all selected, you can go into the menu in the Layers palette and merge layers, or Command E. Otherwise you can actually go Command E and that would merge the selected layer with the layer below. So you could do Command E again. I'll just Command Option Z that twice, and alternatively I could have just selected all three and gone Command E, or here merge layers, and then they all get merged together. It's now called top copy, which is unfortunate. It's given it the name of the top layer and it's not the top, so I'm going to rename that and call it top bottom image, and of course I should have called that one bottom. So there we go, I've got the top bottom image layer selected. Same again, let's fill out the sides with the lasso tool. I'm going to come out here, mind that knot in the wood, and go around the side. There's my selection. You'll notice I've actually gone outside the image at the edges. Copy, paste. Now we go to the move tool. I pressed V there for the move tool, and if I go out here, oh dear, it's not very good. It's pretty obvious that this is repeating and I haven't really got enough, so I'm going to go to free transform, Command T, and I'm going to turn this sort of left to right, so I go all the way over there, so we get a mirror image. Mirror images are quite useful when you're adding information because the bit you're mirroring aligns perfectly in terms of colour and tone, because the two left and right ends of the mirrored image connect perfectly. I'll see if I can show you now what I mean by this. So if I put that over here, you'll see the top bit doesn't really line, but the bottom bit looks a little bit better. So what we want is for the top bit to come over a bit. So I'm holding down Command here and pushing that bit out. And again, it's not too bad down the bottom, but up the top here, we've got all sorts of trouble. So I'm going to delete that layer and start again. We're much better off doing the top and the bottom of this left-hand side separately. So I'm going to select the lasso and I'm going to select here. I am going to choose a bit of that knot this time. I'm going to come in here. I'm not going to go around the outside here because this bit is going to need to be feathered because I'm going to swap it around. So I want the feather all around this selection. I'm going to copy and paste, and now I'm just going to turn that left to right. And here you see this is going quite well. The wood matches up and it's nice and smooth. You can't see the join because there's a feathered edge there, so I'm pretty happy at that. I'm going to hit enter and there's my new layer there. There's the, I could call that bottom left, I suppose. I'm going to click on that top bottom image layer and do the same up here. I'm going to select in from the side so I don't get any hard image. I can go quite far along here. I've got too much, but it doesn't matter. And I'm going to copy that and paste again, and then free transform, turn it from left to right. I'm holding down Command or Control here so I can just move it along like a rhombus, and that gives me the shape I need in order to fill that bit in. I've hit return. There is my top left layer, and that's looking pretty good. You can't really see the joins there. It may look like something funny is going on, but we can improve that later. Now we're back on the last bit, and we don't have so much to play with here, but it's all good. Let's start with the bottom, and we just need to avoid this apple here, and then we can come in here. We need to avoid the edge, and there's our selection. Copy, paste, you can see the new layer coming in. When you paste a new layer, the new layer is selected. Free transform. Let's see if I can move that. I'm holding down Command or Control here, and I'm going to move that out a bit. Trying to get as much as I can because there's very little to play with there, and I've still got a bit more to do there. That's the bottom right bit. Now let's go to the top right bit, and I think this will be a little bit easier, hopefully. And lasso, still with our 20 pixels feather. Let's take that bit, holding down Option, copy, paste. And I don't think we even have to reverse this right to left. Oh yes, we do. Pull that over there so we can reverse it right to left. Let's hold down Command or Control and even rotate this a little bit. If you just drag outside the free transform box, it will rotate, as you can see that icon. And there we are. So we've done our top right. So I'm going to click back on our top bottom image, which is most of the image. And we're nearly there, just a little bit here. And in order to do this bit, I'm going to use another tool, and it's the clone stamp tool, or S. And you can see here it's on a brush here, and the brush size is 45 pixels and the hardness is 0%. We definitely want a hardness of 0%, but if you look here, the brush is quite small, so we'll make it a little bit bigger. And there we go. Oh, let's make it even bigger. Something like that. And we go Option click, and that picks up the part of the image that we want to clone, and then we can just drag and fill up that missing area there. So there we go. So we have successfully extended this image around the apple, both above it, below it, to the left and to the right, so we can fit some type over the image, which we'll be doing in the next lesson. Thank you very much. This has been Rob from robcubbon.com.